blanket open on the mountain grass, banana shapes in a golden pattern pass. Coffee cup resting by a woven bag, soft little flowers near the picnic mat. The trees lean easy in the quiet air, clouds move slowly like they want to stay there. I set my notebook where the light comes through and let the whole sky turn a softer blue. No hurry in the hillside, no noise I need to chase. Just a warm cup, a wide view, and a little open space. Mountain picnic groove, coffee in the breeze, banana blanket colors, flowers by my knees. Mountain picnic groove, soft sky over me. I can work, I can dream where the tall trees breathe. A few red apples in a paper tray, sunlight resting in a quiet way. The radio feeling sits low in the mood like the afternoon found something good. A pencil rolls near the edge of the cloth. I catch one thought before it wanders off. Mountains fade in a gentle line, and the whole day feels like borrowed time. Warm cup, blue sky, soft wind, slow mind. Maybe focus comes much easier when the view is wide and still. Maybe calm is just a mountain holding light across the hill. Mountain picnic groove, coffee in the breeze, banana blanket colors, flowers by my knees. Mountain picnic groove, soft sky over me. I can chill, I can create where the tall trees breathe. Mountain clock, coffee high, soft wind, blue sky. Basket open on the hillside shade, banana trim on the blanket laid, coffee poured from a silver top, little flowers leaning near the cup. Mountains sitting in a faded blue, trees keep moving like they know what to do. I place my pen by a paper plate, let the quiet choose the shape. No walls around the morning, no rush inside the view, just the breeze across the fabric and a sky I can think through. Blanket wide open, coffee in the light, mountains in the distance, everything feels right. Blanket wide open, soft wind passing through. I can focus, I can float with a clear and easy view. Yellow details on the woven thread, a folded napkin, a book unread. Clouds move slow above the trees like quiet notes inside the breeze. A few small berries by the picnic tin, sunlight warming up my skin. I write one line, then let it go. The valley answers nice and slow. White cloth, warm cup, soft hills, enough. peace is not a place. Maybe it is how I stay with the mountains in the background and the noise so far away. Blanket wide open, coffee in the light, mountains in the distance. Everything feels right. Blanket wide open, soft wind passing through. I can work, I can dream with a clear and easy view. Blanket white, coffee bright, soft hills, clear sky. Trail blanket, open sky, footpath fading into meadow green, soft hills resting in a quiet scene. Big blanket spread where the sunlight lands, wildflowers close to my open hands. A thermos waits near a folded map, tree shade moves across my lap. I set my worries by the picnic side and let the blue sky open wide. No hurry on the hillside, no clock I need to find, just a light breeze on the blanket and a little room in my mind. Trail blanket sky, let the hills hold time, flowers at the edges, soft wind through the pines. Trail blanket sky, everything feels wide. I can rest, I can breathe with the mountains on my side. Paper cup beside the woven thread, clouds drift slowly overhead. The trees keep swaying without a sound, like calm thoughts coming back around. I write one word, then close the page, let the afternoon set the pace. Nothing here is asking why, just green below and blue up high. Soft hills, wide view, light breeze, sky blue. Maybe peace is on the trail where the little flowers lean. Maybe all I need today is the space between the trees. Trail blanket sky, let the hills hold time, flowers at the edges, soft wind through the pines. Trail blanket sky, everything feels wide. I can dream, I can chill with the mountains on my side. Trail blanket, open sky, soft hills passing by. High trail, open view, trail dust resting on my shoes. White green valley in afternoon blue. Blanket laid where the grass bends low. Little white flowers in a quiet row. A small thermos by the picnic tin. Clouds move slow where the hills begin. I let my shoulders loose in there, with the mountain light in the air. No walls around my thinking, no hurry in my hands. Just the trees along the hillside and the sky across the land. High trail afternoon, let the wide view stay. Flowers near the blanket, trees moving far away. High trail afternoon, everything feels clear. I can rest, I can breathe, with the mountains drawing near. A folded page beside my knee, half a sentence waiting patiently. The breeze lifts one corner of the cloth, then settles down and wanders off. Golden grass by the picnic side, blue shadows where the pine trees hide. I take one sip, then close my eyes, let the whole day simplify. High trail, wide view, soft trees, sky blue. Maybe calm is found above the roads I used to know. Maybe peace is just a blanket where the quiet starts to grow. High trail afternoon, let the wide view stay. Flowers near the blanket, trees moving far away. High trail afternoon, everything feels clear. I can dream, I can chill, where the mountain air feels near. High trail, open view, soft wind, sky blue. Trail marks fading where the grass begins. Soft hills glowing in the morning skin. Blanket spread beneath a quiet tree. Little flowers leaning close to me. A warm cup waits by the picnic side. Clouds move slowly in an open line. I count no minutes, make no plans. Just let the sunlight touch my hands. Every step feels lighter here. Every thought can take its time. The mountains sit beyond the trees, like a calm place in my mind. Meadow keeps time, blanket in the light. Soft trees in the skyline. Everything feels right. Meadow keeps time, wind across the view. I can rest, I can breathe, with the whole sky coming through. A folding the apple tray, one clear path running far away. The breeze lifts the corner of the cloth, then lets it settle, soft and lost. Blue distance, flowers near, all the hurry disappears. I write one line and close my eyes. The afternoon feels open wide. White sky, soft ground, light wind, slow sound. Maybe peace is not arriving. Maybe peace is where I stay, on a blanket near the flowers, with the mountains far away. Meadow keeps time, blanket in the light, soft trees in the skyline. Everything feels right. Meadow keeps time, wind across the view. I can dream, I can chill, with the whole sky coming through. Meadow time, white sky, soft wind passing by. After the climb, morning wide. Dust on my shoes from the upper road, coffee warm where the backpack folds. Clouds move easy over faded green, softest hills I have ever seen. A few wildflowers by the wooden rail, trees lean back on the quiet trail. I don't need to speak too much, the sky says more than enough. Every step gets lighter when I stop counting time. Every breath feels wider with the valley in my mind. After the climb, let the morning open, blue over the mountains, soft and unspoken. After the climb, nothing left to chase. I can breathe, I can rest in this wide open space. Map folded small in my jacket side, sun on the path where the shadows slide. One quiet sip, then I close my eyes, let the whole world simplify. The wind moves slow through the higher trees, like a hand across the leaves. I leave my plans where the flowers grow, and let the next good feeling show. White sky, soft trail, warm cup, exhale. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it is how I arrive, with the mountains in the distance and a calmer light inside. After the climb, let the morning open, blue over the mountains, I can chill in this wide open space. After the climb, morning wide, soft trail, clear mind. Pebbles shine on the mountain lane, small blue flowers after morning rain. A wooden sign points past the trees where the whole view opens easily. Thermos resting by a folded map, sunlight warming the edge of my cap. I take one sip and let it stay, like a small pause inside the day. There's another side of quiet, where the trail forgets the time, where the hills don't ask for answers and the sky clears out my mind. Quiet side of the hills, take the weight off me. Soft path, open air, light through every tree. Quiet side of the hills, let the world move slow. I can breathe, I can dream, where the wild flowers grow. Old stone wall by the overlook, one blank page in my little book. Pine shade crossing over my shoes. Nothing here is asking me to choose. The valley lies in a gentle blue. Clouds drift by like they always knew. I leave one worry near the rail and watch it fade down the trail. Quiet, rich, soft view. Warm cup, sky blue. Maybe calm is not a shelter. Maybe calm is walking light past the noise I used to carry into air that feels alright. Quiet side of the hills, take the weight off me. Soft path, open air, light through every tree. Quiet side of the hills, let the world move slow. I can rest, I can chill, where the wild flowers grow. Quiet, rich, clouds low. Soft path, nice and slow. Wash blue clouds over the ridge line. Coffee warm in the grass beside me. Old dirt road with a lazy curve takes its time where the pine trees lean. My jacket folded on a picnic stone, one small flower growing on its own. I watch the valley lose its hurry, like the day forgot to worry. No need to hold the morning, no need to make it stay. The clouds keep changing changing softly, and I'm learning from their way. Washed blue over the hills, moving slow, moving kind. Blanket folded by the flowers, clearer weather in my mind. Washed blue over the hills, let the quiet pull me through. I can rest, I can breathe with a wider point of view. A trail sign leans near the cedar shade, paint worn thin by 100 days. The breeze lifts dust from the path below, then lets it fall where the grasses grow. I take one sip, close my eyes, hear the silence in the sky. Nothing broken, nothing late, just the mountain making space. Washed blue, warm stone, light breeze, slow road. Maybe some clouds are just reminders that changing shape is fine. Maybe peace is looking outward and coming back inside. Washed blue over the hills, moving slow, moving kind. Blanket folded by the flowers, clearer weather in my mind. Washed blue over the hills, let the quiet pull me through. I can dream, I can chill with a wider point of view. Wash blue, hill light, slow road, feels right. Sketchbook open on a folded knee, trail dust resting on the edge of me. Soft hill sitting in a quiet blue. I draw one curve and let it move. Little flowers near the blanket side, trees keep swaying in the afternoon light. A warm cup waits where the shadows fall. I don't need to finish it all. Every line can wander, every shape can breathe. The sky is wide above me, and the grass is underneath. Soft lines on the mountain, daylight on the page, flowers by the blanket. Let the calm take shape. Soft lines on the mountain, nothing rushed or planned. I can rest, I can dream with the whole view in my hands. A small stone holds the paper down. Clouds drift high without a sound. I shade the trees in a lighter gray, then let the breeze carry time away. The valley opens, slow and clear. No heavy thought can stay too near. I close my eyes, then draw one more. A little piece I came here for. Pencil line, open sky, soft hills, quiet mind. just a moment that does not need to be complete. Maybe pieces in the space between the mountains and my feet. Soft lines on the mountain, daylight on the page, flowers by the blanket. Let the calm take shape. Soft lines on the mountain, nothing rushed or planned. I can chill, I can create with the whole view in my hands. Pencil line, hill view, soft sky coming through. Wooden steps by the lookout rail, dust on my shoes from the upper trail. Clouds move low where the pine trees lean, soft gold touching every shade of green. A warm cup rests on a flat gray stone. I don't feel far, I don't feel alone. The valley opens without a sound, like the whole day slowly settling down. I don't need to chase the evening, I don't need to hold it tight. The hills know how to keep me in the quiet of the light. Last light on the ridge line, let the valley hold the sound. Flowers near the pathway, soft wind moving round. Last light on the ridge line, everything feels slow. I can breathe, I can rest where the mountain colors glow. Trail sign faded by the cedar shade, one small arrow where the sunlight stayed. A folded map inside my hand shows less than what I understand. The trees keep swaying in a patient way, blue sky turning into softer gray. I leave one worry by the stone and walk back lighter than I've known. Last light, soft trail, white hills, exhale. Maybe moving can be kind. When the path is full of color and the quiet clears my mind. Last light on the ridge line, let the valley hold the sound. Flowers near the pathway, soft wind moving round. Last light on a ridge line, everything feels slow. I can dream, I can chill where the mountain colors glow. Last light, ridge line, soft wind, clear mind. Trail stones, morning air. Trail stones shining after early light, dust on my laces, path turning white. A red mark painted on a cedar sign says keep going, take your time. Coffee tucked in a canvas pack, blanket rolled across my back. Small yellow flowers by the bend, like little sparks around the end. I don't need the road to tell me everything I'm walking toward. Every step can be enough without asking for more. Trail stones in the sunlight carry me slow. One more switchback, one more breath to know. Trail stones in the sunlight, no rush in my chest. I can breathe, I can wander, and let the mountain do the rest. Pine shade crosses over my sleeve. Clouds lean low like they never leave. I find a flat place near the view and let the quiet come through. A folded map, a cup half warm, grass moving in a simple form. I write one line, then close my hand. The day feels easy where I stand. Trail stones, red sign, warm cup, slow climb. Maybe peace is not the summit, maybe it is on the way, in the little painted markers that keep leading me through the day. Trail stones in the sunlight carry me slow. One more switchback, one more breath to know. Trail stones in the sunlight, no rush in my chest. I can dream, I can chill, and let the mountain do the rest. Trail stones, morning air, one more breath, I'm there. Found an old pin in my jacket seam from a place I thought would know my name. Folded map with a coffee stain. Little roads I never took again. Clouds sit low on the mountainside. Morning gold through the cabin blind. I used to want the whole sky loud. Now I like one quiet cloud. All those far off plans still glow in a softer way. Not gone, not wasted, just change with the day. Small lights still mine, not the sign on the skyline. Just a cup by the window and a hill I can climb. Small lights still mine, let the old dream unwind. I can breathe, I can chill with a slower kind of shine. Photo booth strip in a paperback. Younger eyes looking straight ahead. I smile at the version I used to be, always running past what was next to me. Now there's pine shade on the wooden floor, wildflowers leaning by the door. No big crowd calling out my name, but the quiet found me anyway. Small light, soft road, warm cup, hard slow. Small light, soft road, warm cup, hard slows. Maybe glory was a window space is just the morning, making room for something true. Small light, still mine, not the sign on the skyline, just a cup by the window and a hill I can climb. Small light, still mine, let the old dream unwind. I can rest, I can dream with a slower kind of shine. Old postcard, kitchen light, small dreams still bright. Late afternoon, city breathing slow. Coffee steam, drawing shapes in the window light. Clouds hanging low over towers tonight. Notebook open by the balcony rail. Street lights waking through a silver veil. Neighbor's radio somewhere below, blending with the traffic, moving slow. No destination pulling at my hands, just quiet pages and unfinished plans. I don't need the sun today, I don't need the blue. The rain is writing little songs across the city view. Balcony glow, balcony glow, warm against the gray. Balcony glow, watching all the rush drift away. I keep working, I keep dreaming, one slow cup at a time. Balcony glow, everything feels right. Distant headlights swimming through the rain, painting moving rivers down the lane. Keyboard tapping with a gentle beat, rhythm and the weather finally meet. The skyline fading into softer lines, while the evening settles in my mind. Nothing loud and nothing out of place, just a calm little pocket of space. I don't need the world to stop, I don't need control. Some days all it takes is this to settle down my soul. Balcony glow, warm against the gray. Balcony glow, watching all the rush drift away. I keep working, I keep dreaming, one slow cup at a time. Balcony glow, everything feels right. Rain keeps falling, hour by hour. The city never sleeps, but it loses all its power from this little balcony above the crowded streets. Every drop becomes a melody, every moment finds its beat. Balcony glow, still shining through the haze. Balcony glow, carrying me through the day. I keep learning, I keep coffee getting cold, the city far below. Calendar open with nothing in red, steam from the cup by the books I read, clouds on the skyline soft and wide, a covered chair where the hours hide. I hear the tires on the avenue bend, like brushes moving around the end. One more paragraph, one more line, I let the gray put my thoughts in time. High above the busy street, I find a quieter sound. Every drop on the balcony roof keeps my feet on the ground. Keep me in this steady light. Rain outside and work inside. Pages turn, the city sways. I can breathe through softer days. Keep me in this steady light. Nothing heavy here tonight. Warm cup, low clouds, gentle flow. That is all I need to know. Elevator sigh behind the wall. Someone laughs in the hall, then it falls. Tiny lamps in apartments near glow like notes I almost hear. My screen goes dim, I wake it again. The rain writes circles on the pane. No rush waiting at the door, just a quiet beat on the 7th floor. Steady light, soft rain, small room, clear mind. Maybe this is how I stay, not by running through the day, but by letting every sound settle slowly, settle down. Keep me in this steady light. Rain outside and work inside. Pages turn, the city sways. I can breathe through softer days. Keep me in this steady light. Nothing heavy here tonight. Warm cup, low clouds, gentle flow. That is all I need to know. Rain on the roof, notes on the page, city below, quiet stays. The spreadsheet glows in a quiet square. Steam curls up through the balcony air. Traffic bends like a ribbon below. Red lights floating where the rain lines go. I count 3 drops on the metal rail, then type one word in an unfinished mail. The city looks blurred, but my head feels clear, like the whole wide night turns soft from here. No rush knocking on my door, no loud thoughts to rearrange, just the roof keeping time for me with a rhythm made of rain. 7 floors above the noise, I find my little working voice. Coffee rings in silver streets, keep the groove under my feet. 7 floors above the noise, rain turns down the city's voice. I stay here where the warm lights lean, half in focus, half in dream. Books stacked high by the sliding glass. Clouds roll slow and the hours pass. A pencil turns in my open hand while Wet headlights cross the land. Someone's window flickers gold. Another story I'll never know, but it feels enough from where I sit. One small task and a candle lit. Tap on the roof, line on the screen, cup on the table, city between. Maybe I don't need more space, maybe I just need this view. Rain outside the balcony and something quiet to do. 7 floors above the noise, I find my little working voice. Coffee rings and silver streets keep the groove under my feet. 7 floors above the noise, rain turns down the city's voice. I stay here where the warm lights lean, half in focus, half in dream. Blue rain, warm cup, one more line, then I look up. Blue rain, warm cup. Open topped up, warm cup. City blurred in blue. Apartment towers blink across the rain. Tiny squares of gold behind the pane. My notebook leans on a wooden crate. Coffee cools while the streetlights wake. A bus rolls by with a hush below, like a soft drum under the city flow. I mark one line, then I let it breathe. The rain keeps counting quietly for me. Nothing here is asking me to run beyond the hour. The roof above keeps every drop gentle, close and lower. Under the balcony roof, I find my pace again. Coffee on the left side, rain across the rail. Under the balcony roof, the city turns to haze. I keep my mind steady in this little room of rain. Papers shift when the evening blows from the half-shut door where the cool air goes. There's a pencil mark on my tired hand, and a quiet list I understand. No bright escape, no perfect view, just wet glass turning gray to blue. I read 3 pages, then closed my eyes. Let the groove sit low where the weather lies. Roof above, rain below, warm cup, steady glow. Maybe focus is a smaller thing than I thought it had to be. Just a table, rain and city lights, giving room to me. under the balcony roof, I find my pace again. Coffee on the left side, rain across the rail under the balcony roof. The city turns to haze. I keep my mind steady in this little room of rain. One more note, one more line. The city hums and I feel fine. Wet roof shine on the other side. Blue-gray clouds over the city wide. My chair pulled close to the balcony shade. Coffee steam rising where my notes are laid. The street below moves without a name. Umbrellas bloom then fold in the rain. I trace one thought on a paper line and leave the rest for another time. The day gets quieter up here with every drop that falls. I hear the work in front of me and nothing else at all. Rain on the glass door, coffee by the page. City in the distance, turning soft with age. Rain on the glass door, I don't drift away. I find a little focus in the slow part of the day. A message waits with no reply. The skyline fades into cloudy light. My pencil taps then settles down with the low hush of the town. No neon chase, no crowded song, just a quiet groove moving along. I breathe in slow, let the minutes stay, while the rain keeps smoothing the day. Glass door, soft rain, warm cup, clear page. Maybe calm is not a place, maybe it's a weathered sound. Maybe work feels lighter here when the sky is pouring down. Rain on the glass door, coffee by the page. City in the distance, turning soft with age. Rain on the glass door, I don't drift away. I find a little focus in the slow part of the day. Lights below, clouds above. One more line, that's enough. Rain in the windshield, cup in the holder. City rolling slow. Bus stop lights in a silver blur. Wet black roads where the colors stir. Coffee lid loose, little paper ring. Morning hums like a quiet string. backseat window catching every sign. Blue store letter sliding out a line. I got notes to read and a date on me, but the rain keeps tapping a softer beat. No need to rush the morning through, no need to hold it tight. The city moves in rainy tones, and I move with the light. Keep the wheels turning low, let the wet streets glow. One warm cup, one clear mind, leaving all the noise behind. Keep the wheels turning low, where the gray clouds go. I don't need the sun to shine, I just need this easy ride. Crosswalk lines fade under rain. People pass like notes in a refrain. Someone reads with their collar high, someone laughs as the buses sigh. I write one thought on my phone screen about the quiet in the in-between. Not every road has to lead somewhere, some just teach you how to breathe air. Wet street, warm hands, slow ride, loose plans. Maybe focus finds me here, between the stops and lights, with coffee cooling by my side and rain softening the ride. Keep the wheels turning low, let the wet streets glow. One warm cup, one clear mind, leaving all the noise behind. Keep the wheels turning low, where the gray clouds go. I don't need the sun to shine, I just need this easy ride. Rain on the windshield, cup in the holder. City rolling slow. Bakery lights wake up across the lane. Wet umbrellas fold at the door again. I sit by the window with a paper cup, watching small clouds in the coffee lift up. The world feels quiet in a weekday way. Blue rain washing the rush away. I got 3 lines open on a screen, and a softer thought in between. Nothing here is calling loud, nothing asks me to run. Just the rain on the awning now, and the slow shape of the sun. I can stay with the morning, let it open in gray. Warm hands on the table, little worries drift away. I can stay with the morning, let the streetlights fade. Coffee, rain, and quiet work carrying the day. A bus pulls over with a sighing sound. People step carefully over wet ground. Someone reads under yellow light. Someone smiles at their phone just twice. I don't need a perfect start, just a little room inside my heart. One more note, one more page. The city softens as I change. Gray morning, warm cup, slow street, wake up. Maybe peace is smaller now than the dreams I used to chase. Maybe it's this rainy hour, giving everything some space. I can stay with the morning, let it open in grain. Warm hands on the table, little worries drift away. I can stay with the morning, let the street lights fade. Coffee, rain, and quiet work carrying the day. Rain on the awning, steam in the light. The day begins soft and right. Receipt curled up by the coffee spoon, small lamp glowing in the afternoon. Rainy glass on the corner shop door, my coat still dripping on the wooden floor. I open a book, but I read one line, then watched the steam loosen up my mind. Nothing to solve, nothing to prove, just a soft little pocket I can move through. The world keeps turning outside, but it sounds far away. I let the moment find me in its own quiet way. Keep it low, keep it warm, let the hour take its form. No big feeling, no goodbye, just the rain-colored sky. Keep it low, keep it near, let the small things reappear. One slow breath, one soft room, coffee light cutting through. Someone writes beside the window seat, pen marks tap into a hidden beat. A train rolls under the street somewhere, like a thought I almost left back there. I don't miss the rush, I don't need the noise. I find my rhythm in the quieter choice. Cup half full and the day half done, still feels like I found someone. Low light, warm cup, slow rain, enough. Maybe calm is not a silence, maybe calm is how we stay when the room is almost empty, but the heart has space to play. Keep it low, keep it warm, let the hour take its form. No big feeling, no goodbye, just the rain-colored sky. Keep it low, keep it near, let the small things reappear. One slow breath, one soft room, coffee light cutting through. Quiet table, rain outside, warm light, still mine. Rain keeps tapping on the balcony rail. Coffee steam curls like a little pale trail. Your cup in both hands, warm against the night. City lights swimming in the window light. You don't say much, I don't ask why. Clouds move slow through the orange sky. One small table, two mugs between, the kind of quiet we don't usually see. And the rain keeps falling low while the coffee cools down slow. Stay with me where the coffee feels warm. Rain outside, but we're safe from the storm. No big promise, no perfect mood, just your smile in this paper lantern mood. Let the city fade behind Nothing loud, nothing we need to prove, just coffee and rain in this paper lantern mood. You draw a circle on the cup with your thumb. I hear the rooftops catching every drum. A little brown sugar left on the plate. We keep the night from running too late. Your laugh gets quiet, then comes back clear, like it only needed the rain to appear. I take one sip, you look away, but the whole room knows we wanna stay. And the rain keeps falling low, while the coffee cools down slow. Stay with me where the coffee feels warm. Rain outside, but we're safe from the storm. No big promise, no perfect move, just your smile in this paper lantern mood. Let the city fade behind the glass, let the soft little minutes pass. Nothing loud, nothing we need to prove, just coffee and rain in this paper lantern mood. If morning comes, let it find us here with empty cups and the windows clear. No need to name what this turns into, the rain already knows the room. Coffee and rain, paper lantern mood, just coffee and rain in this paper lantern. Just coffee and rain in this paper lantern mood. Green numbers blink on the microwave. One cup left from another day. Paper notes stuck to the kitchen tile. I read one twice and forget for a while. The fridge hums low like a lazy bass. Rain on the street, but not in this place. My shoes by the door, my plans on hold. Nothing feels rushed when the room turns gold. I keep it simple, I keep it near. One warm sound and the day gets clear. Kitchen light groove moving under my skin. Small world outside, but I'm settled within. Kitchen light groove, no reason to run. Just one more page, then the work is done. The neighbors laugh through the ceiling line, fades out slow while I underline 3 small words in a book half read. Then I leave them there inside my head. Socks on the floor, chair turned sideways. Nothing perfect in this place, but the air feels kind and the table stays like it knows how to hold my days. Warm keys, cup rings, loose plans, small things. Maybe I don't need a sign, maybe I don't need a view. Maybe calm is just the way the little things come through. Kitchen light groove, moving under my skin. Small world outside, but I'm settled within. Kitchen light groove, no reason to run. Just one more page, then the work is done.